Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 56 of my gameplay series in No Man's Land. Alright folks, welcome back to No Man's Land. So, what I've gotten done, which has been just a little bit here, so I harvested all the soy. We got quite a bit off of it actually. We got 44,966 liters. That's not a bad price there, actually. Normally it gets, does it get that high? I think that's a pretty good price. I think it's gotten up to 1,700 though before. We'll probably end up selling it though, because I think that's a decent price. As far as sugar cane goes, we'll see what that tops down at if it goes above 270, hopefully. If not, we could always sell it at the BGA. Not a big deal there. Canola, we'll probably wait for that to top out, and that's probably when we'll sell canola. So if we can sell that today, that'd be great. We're holding on to the barley. Yeah, so that's what we got going on there. Animals, sheep are doing great. Pigs, they're doing good. No issues there. We might have to sell some today. We'll probably sell some of their manure and slurry soon to the BGA. Chickens are doing fine. Cows, I sold 4, but they got a lot of slurry, a lot of milk, and a lot of manure, so I might sell some of that today to the BGA. And then moving down here, horses are doing good. These are contract horses for a subscriber contract, and then we also have a subscriber contract for sheep, so we'll wait till they get up to about 80, then we'll sell those. Moving down alone, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I've been on here. Oh wow, milling machines down. I guess this is good to check this occasionally to see which ones are down to no maintenance. OR2 trailers are down there too. Anyhow, okay, what else we got going on? So I fertilize this one with digestate, and then I fertilize this one halfway with digestate. I'm going to go out and fertilize it the rest of the way with another tank. I also had to lime this field, but the reason I couldn't, I just ran out of digestate, so we need to sell some more of that stuff. But I'm going to use this guy. We'll put some liquid fertilizer. I think once we run out of liquid fertilizer, we're probably just going to start doing solid fertilizer, I think would be my plan. So let's go ahead and unload that. That should be fertilizer there. Oh, no, we're getting herbicide up again. Great. Let me load that up again and then unload it again. Yeah, I think after we get rid of that, we'll start doing solid fertilizer just because we only really need one of them. Oop, there we go. Okay. Let's back up to here. Liquid fertilizer, that's what we're after there. Actually, there's quite a bit in there. Yep, more than I thought there was going to be. I don't think I need a lot of it. So, that's okay, it's fine. Perfect. Yes, that's probably enough, but I'm gonna just load up because I'd rather be safe rather than sorry. And then we'll get another layer when we seed, or at least we should. So we're gonna plant sugar beets here, and I can't remember what I said I was gonna plant here, so I'm not sure what we're gonna plant there. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. We might do more. No, maybe we'll do canola, soy, canola. I don't know. We'll do some sort of cash crop on there. We do need to do, I forgot we needed to do hay bales. So the next time this is ready to harvest, which won't be for a bit, actually, never mind, it might be today. Sugarcane might be ready to go tonight too. So we're midday right now, but yeah, so we need to do a field of hay bales just so we have that for cattle feed and stuff like that for making TMR and stuff. So I want to make sure we get that going. All right, let's get this guy over here. And I have our international is plowing that, so that way it's good to go. I mean, it doesn't need plowing, it just needed cultivating, I guess, but we don't have a cultivator, we have that plow, so it's getting that ready to go for sugar beets, and then we'll start planting there soon. All right, let's get this guy. Yeah, 2 rows and this should be done. Hopefully it doesn't loop up to hit that, because that would be not really ideal. Make sure that's all working. I wonder if that added 2 states there. I'm super curious. It did. All right, so yeah, I will go over there if it wants to, so we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it, but do some of that. There we go. Perfect. All right, first thing I want to mention here is Orange Alana, he or she has started a channel, or has asked me to start a channel for this purpose in my Discord for console players. So yes, I do have 2 Farmer Cop servers you can join to be able to play Farming Simulator on the Farmer Cop servers with other people as part of the Farmer Cop community. However, this channel is designed for you to set up kind of multiplayer games, since it's not, you can't do servers of console for console players. So it is set up so if you wanted to, you could, you know, communicate with other console players in the community that are interested in doing multiplayer games So you can get on there and do that if you would like. Yeah, if you're looking to do some multiplayer stuff. So it's totally up to you guys. That's not something that I run. I just have decided to put that in there as a benefit just for the community. So yeah, the other thing we want to get going today, I would like to get, I think we're gonna finish the road today. Well, maybe not finish it, but we need to get some more work done on it today, at least get a lot of that going, because we want to get our payment of 100,000 from the highway people, because that's a lot of money that we could use. The other thing I want to look at here with you guys is we need to test that at some point, but we'll open this up. This thing's doing pretty good. At 6,000 liters an hour. That's going to take it a while to keep going. Yeah, so I think tomorrow in game, because that'll give that enough time, I think, to do, well, let's see, because 12 hours from now is going to be 12 o'clock at night. So what, 18 or 20 hours from now, so 20 times 6,000, 120,000. So that'll be done tomorrow morning. So I think tomorrow in game, which should be in this episode, we're going to sell all of our silage and everything we have, and we'll do the manure and the slurry at the same time as that, just so we can get that all out, and we'll get a huge payment from the BGA as well. So I'll keep track of how much we make in this episode, but it is going to be probably a fair amount, I think. But yeah, so I don't know where this episode's going to take us. We should be doing some police roleplay. I'm sure we'll get to that at some point. Yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, that's the police department over there. So I was like, what are those guys doing there? Oh, that's the yeah, okay, never mind. So let's make sure this guy turns the corner here. I'll make sure he turns it, and then we'll go take a look at the roads. But hope everyone is doing well. At the end of this month, I'm going to try to go on a trip to my grandparents' farm in Montana. I won't say where at, but I might try to do some vlogging there. It won't have my face on it, but it'll just have me kind of talking as I'm recording in front of me what's going on. But they've got a really cool setup there, so I'll kind of probably talk about a little bit of that and show off some of that. Would be my plan anyways. So that is one thing I do want to do. And beautiful. Oh, of course you went the wrong way. Darn it. That's okay. Perfect. Yep. Oh, there's my dog barking in the background. There, perfect. He's going to finish off that way. So sorry I've been a little absent the last few days. It's been really crazy for me. But when I do go on vacation, I'm going to try to record most things ahead of time. There may be a few less videos just because I'll be gone. I'm going to try to do map tours while I'm there, if any new maps come out and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I try to do as best I can. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but there's always my goal to have that going on. But let's hop back over to, not necessarily that guy matters, but yeah, so the road's going well, I think. I'm thinking about putting ditches in. I think I might do that just because it's an added feel to it there. But and I don't even know if I'm actually going to do any forestry. I might actually legitimately just for the sake of time, just use the lizard too. Yeah, this thing's awesome. Oh, I got to do that, I believe. Yep, that's what was needed to be done. Had to turn on create fields. This thing is absolutely a beast, which I know it's the MMC piece, so it's just extremely fitting. In real life, these things would just be knocking down those trees, but obviously that's not going to happen on FS. Anyhow, oh man, yeah, this thing is legit. But yes, I might put some ditches along here. We'll clear out some of the stuff for the roundabout, because we're going to want to do the roundabout at some point, because we're going to put a roundabout in there. But yeah, might be something I come over and I work on a bit and try to get some of this done. I might do some wood chipping though. I mean, I have all the equipment here, but just to make it easier, I might not end up doing it. I don't know. It kind of depends. I'll kind of decide that as I go. It's just for a time thing. It's like, especially since we're not making any money off of it, and they don't care about the wood chips maybe necessarily as much as them getting the road done. But yeah, that's where we're sitting. The road will be a 2-lane highway, essentially, is kind of what it's going to look like, or what the goal of it is going to be. So we'll get that done hopefully soon, and I think we will put a ditch in, just maybe for part of it, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see if it's working out for me to do that or not. If it's not, I'm not going to worry about it. But that might be the goal I try to get accomplished. But we will see. So that's kind of what we have going on in this episode. I don't know if I have anything else to mention. Yeah, I think we are going to sell soy at that price. That's just a good price. So we got almost a full 45,000 liter trailer off of getting our 2 big fields done. So I'm pretty happy with that. hop over here. Actually, let's get this guy good to go. Starting planting sugar beets is what we need to get him working on. That's what we'll get going first. And the reason for doing sugar beets is going to be because I want to sell them at the BGA, right? Let's go to sugar beets here. Yeah, BGA 341. Does that vary? I swear that was at 360 before. Maybe that could be wrong. Maybe I'm imagining that, but I thought that was a fixed price. Maybe it is. So, but 341 still for sugar beets. That is a really good price. So we are going to sell all of our sugar beets there and hopefully make some good cash doing it, which I think we will, because they are such a high quantity. Yeah, you get so many off of the fields that's probably what's going to end up happening. So I want to make sure this guy's actually fertilizing a state too as it goes down, which I'm pretty sure it should be able to since I plowed over the digestate, but sometimes I have issues with that. Oh, is he still going? Oh, goodness gracious, because when we plant this, we're going to get in our fertilizer state, so we need to stop wasting fertilizer. Higher. There we go. Hold you up. I'll deal with you in a second, actually. I'm just going to go finish getting this guy set to go. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Perfect. This is gonna be a lot of sugar beets. This is gonna take us a while to harvest this. We might buy a sugar beet harvester. I don't know. We'll see. It's just, would it be worth it? I mean, I'm sure we could pay it off, but then we'd want to do sugar beets again, which I might end up doing. But I do want to do cotton as well. So I want to do a huge cotton harvest where I do basically all of our fields in cotton, and our trees are growing up. So eventually we'll have some more forestry we can do. Just for some cash. But I am really falling in love with the FDR stuff, as you probably saw in today's episode. Well, I guess when I'm recording today, episode 7 of Wilhelmina Forest, I was using the FDR stuff, and I was really falling in love with it. It's working out really well for me, so I think that's a good sign. But he's just about done over there. Yep, and you're done. Beautiful. And we are getting a second for, yes, perfect. So that's what we want to see there. I mean, I'll fix that up later. That's not a big deal. I mean, it can't go above that, so. All right, well, that is what we have going on. I'm going to keep working on different stuff around the farm. I'll bring you back in when something exciting happens. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully soon. I might bring you back in here in a second. Actually, you know what? Before I get rid of you guys, let's go sell the soy real quick. I think we can do that. Drive this guy in here. I really like this road, actually. I'm pretty happy with it. But let's drive this guy in here. I'll put this stuff away later. It's not a big deal to get it put away now, but let's hop into the Massey. Oop, nope, I don't need that trailer. I need the big one. And let's go ahead and sell our soybeans off, because we're going to get a lot of money for soy. I mean, just, yeah, we're going to make a lot of money today, hopefully, which is great. That's what we need to do. That's what we want to do. So if we make a lot of money off of the different stuff we got going on, I think that'll be perfect. We can sell our canola, our sugar cane. Oop, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, if we can sell off our canola, our sugar cane, and our soy today, that will help us out a ton. But I should have just kept this loaded. I literally just put this in the silo, but I didn't look at prices or anything, so. Getting our drink of coffee. Well, if you're looking for a good coffee brand, down below in the description, at the very bottom, I have an Amazon affiliate link down there to Thin Blue Line Coffee and Black Rifle Coffee, which is a coffee company that the proceeds, or some of the proceeds of the profits that company makes, go towards supporting families of fallen police officers and fallen U.S. military. And that's in the United States. So I get it, if you're not in the U.S., that's not a big deal. If you don't want to support that, or you want to support your local one, which I would encourage you to do, then I think that's fine. But it also supports the channel if you click that link as well. So we're at Vehicle Shop Grains. Really, the Vehicle Shop is the best one. All right. But yeah, that's down there. And also, if you've missed it, we are now, the Farmer Cop channel is now part of the Giants Partnership Program. So if you are looking to buy the Alpine DLC, which is the new one they're coming out with, if you want to pre-order that for PC, and this is all for PC, or if you want to buy any of the DLCs, down below in the description, there's links to all of them, or any of the games for that matter. And it does support the channel if you buy it through my channel, and it doesn't cost you any more or anything like that. So, and if you shop on Amazon at all too, if you click any of those affiliate links, and you buy anything within 24 hours on Amazon, after clicking that link, then it also goes to support the channel. It doesn't give me very much, but it gives me a little bit. It helps support the servers and the equipment. The Farmer Cop channel is definitely still in the red, so it would help out a bunch if you guys I mean, don't be all ready to go buy stuff, but yeah, if you wanted to do that, or you do shop on Amazon, you might as well do that, because it just doesn't cost you anymore, and it just takes some of Amazon's profits away and gives them to the Farmer Cop channel. But so that is an option for you. In addition to that, well, if you want any Farmer Cop merchandise, that's also linked down below. There's a merchandise shop on Teespring. Hopefully those prices are fairly low. I don't make a lot of money off of that stuff, but because I want it to be affordable. Again, my goal is not to get rich doing this. If I make a little extra money on the side, I don't have any issues with that, but that's definitely not the goal. I really enjoy just playing Farming Simulator and putting videos out there. All right, let's see what we get for this. Should be quite a bit. This will be our first big money maker of the day here. Oh yeah, that money's flying up. That is what I like to see right there. I've been watching Mr. CLP's series on Stone Valley, and just the money he makes doing contracts and stuff on there, ridiculous. $68,000. That's pretty good off of a harvest right there, and that's not even obviously all of our stuff. That's just it's just our 2 big fields, our 2 soy fields. So that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna keep working on getting stuff done around the farm. I'll bring you guys back in. I don't know when, but I'll bring you guys back in at some point. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, it has not been very long, actually. It's 12:29 now. I just refilled the seeder. It's still working. Grass is still waiting. I got some stuff put away, but the removed tops came up on here, so we're gonna get our sugarcane harvest underway. So that'll be awesome. If we're gonna get a lot of money off of sugarcane. So one thing I'm thinking about doing in this episode, either now or later, is I think what we're gonna need is, where is it at here? A truck. I think we're gonna upgrade, because I think we really need one, in all honesty. We could get something really crazy big. I mean, the horsepower 620, 161, or 460. I mean, 460 is probably plenty to start off with, so we may just go with the Warrior, just something basic. I know we have the Farmer Cop stuff, but I think I might just do like, I don't know, I kind of like the look of, I mean, I guess it's not that much more to go with the bigger truck. 460. I mean, do I have any other modded trucks in here? I don't think I do. Yeah, not really. I mean, I do have the Farmer Cop Freightliner here, but I think I just want to use something a little bit different. One of the in-game trucks, maybe. I could go with I don't mind this truck either. That truck's actually 462, 460, 462, so that's kind of negligible. 500 is bumping it up a little bit. 550, and then 620, 550. The Hulk might be actually a good kind of middle ground between. That might be a good one to go with. I might go with Jet. You know what? Oof. It's going to be pricey, but a truck is something we could use. So 550 is pretty good. I think we might just go with this. So we're just going to buy that. Oh, yep. Okay. So we have a truck now, but we need a trailer for it. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to take out a loan, but we're going to make the loan back up. No problem at all, because we're going to sell today or tomorrow. We're going to sell all of our sugar cane, which is quite a bit, our canola as well. Which, how's the canola doing price wise? That's not canola, that's oats. Once that tops out, we're going to sell the canola, and then we're going to have our sugar cane as well as all of our silage, manure, and everything like that. So we're going to make it back. I'm not worried about that aspect of it. We're going to do really well on making it all back. So let's go into the menu here, and we're just going to borrow. I'm probably going to pay a lot of this back, but I'm just going to borrow 200,000 real quick. So we have the money sitting there, and then store. All right, trailer time. Oop, it's going to be right here. I don't know why I went all the way to the end, but I did. Probably because I'm going to go all the way to the end in here. Okay, so going down. What's that guy's capacity? 80,000. That's only going to be probably for grains. Yeah, it's going to be like 2 grain compartments. So 80,000 is not bad, though. 30, honestly, calling a bunch of those, we could get quite a bit. Can those be chained together? They can. We could do that. That would actually be a really cheap option. They hold everything. They can be chained together. We could do just a train of those, but 43,000. These are all modded ones. 60,000, but it's only going to do those guys. Yeah, 59,000. That does everything. I think that's the biggest in-game trailer. I know there's some bigger ones, so I might actually exit out and look at the mod hub and purchase one of those later on. But for now, let's go take a look at it. We just have to. Here is our truck. That thing is awesome. Oh man. Well, anyhow, so we have a new purchase here. I'm probably gonna exit out here in a bit and look at getting us a bigger trailer. That might be what I'm gonna do next. So I'll do that. I might work a little bit on the highway here actually while I'm waiting for this to happen and that to happen. I want to get that done. And then after this guy's done planting this, I think we're just gonna do another round of, yeah, we'll do soybeans, I think is what we're gonna do. We'll do soybeans. Actually, you know what? One in here. Oats aren't bad right now. I mean, we have some oats right now in storage, but you know what we might do? I'm tempted to do oats now, but I'll think of something. I might even do, you know what? We haven't done sunflower in a while. Sunflower, is that done in a planter or? I can't even remember. I haven't done sunflower in so long. Cedars. No. So it's done with the planter. So you know what? Maybe we'll do, yeah, we haven't done sunflower before. Maybe we'll do sunflower. So I'll have to plow that now, but that's not a big deal. I can get that going. So I might plow that and then we'll do sunflower on that field, which I think will be fantastic. So take us a while to plant that, but that'll be a big sunflower field for us. And actually, you know what? We could upgrade our planter. We really should. We have this. If we're going to do more of that kind of stuff, we could go with just a 6-meter guy there. But the 9-meter guy, this is kind of like the, I mean, that's the guy you should get really, because it's got everything on it. Yeah, maybe we'll, but that's such a big, well, 142 versus 93, and we could sell our horse pronto because that thing does everything. But how much horsepower? Oh, 280? That's not bad at all. That's a cedar planter combo essentially. That's a big planter there. Oh, that's only 9 meters. Oh wow. Surprised that's not more. It's 12. I'm just looking what else we got going on in here. 12, 18. I mean, 18.2. That's pretty awesome. Is there a bigger? I mean, I'm sure there's a bigger cedar in the. Yeah, like this 14. That's 14.4. 15. That one's 18. Then first one bigger is going to be 25.6 is huge, and then some of the Bordeaux stuff is going to be really large. So, but we're not anywhere close to getting the Bordeaux stuff. I don't think so. How big is that? 12. Multi-seeder. Oh, whoa, that's the FCS one. That does everything, including potatoes and sugar beets. That's a bit cheap, I think. Maybe just doing potatoes with that. I may not get that guy. That's kind of cool that it seeds everything. Horse pronto 12. Yes, I think maybe that's what we'll do, because we could sell our horse then if we bought that. I know big purchases, but we could sell both our planters. So you know what? We are going to do that. 3-point or the trailer? Probably the trailer is probably best. 280, 18.2. And does this, oh, that's the other thing. Does it fertilize and seed? It just seeds, so we have to do all of our fertilizing. Oh, that's another thing to think about. That one does both. So maybe, because I do like to do that. I do like to fertilize one state when I do that. Oh, that's a good point. You know what? I think we are going to go with the cheaper one. I think we're going to go with, that's 93,000 for 9. That's 9 for 69,000. That's a 9 meter, so that's a better deal. That does everything we need. That's probably the one we're going to go with. That's 12 at 79.5. Or if we were budgeting 93, we could go with that guy. Well, it only does seed though, I guess. Yeah, but is there? What does that connect up to? The SP 1600. That's probably back here further. Maybe not. The SP 1600. Let's see if that does. That's probably in here. The Kverneland stuff. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, anyhow. I think, yeah, we'll go with that one from the Kverneland pack. We'll go with this guy right here. I think that's what we want. That's perfect. Oh, I like that design. That's kind of interesting that it does that. But that's perfect for what we need. We're going to buy that. Yes. Okay. And then we can sell ours, which we're not going to get a whole lot off ours. Maybe 20 grand back on ours. But that guy can send someone down to pick it up. Actually, I bet you the truck... No, it probably doesn't. He doesn't hitch at the back. But so there we go. We have this now. That'll be our new planter. I'll work on using that for the sunflowers as well. So Let's go down here. He's almost done with that, so I'll let him finish out with that, and then we'll sell that cedar there. But what do we have available? You could probably go pick that up at the store. I think that'd probably be fine. Yeah, it's still going to take him a little bit to get full on sugarcane there, it looks like. So let's send you into the store. Now my auto drive routes are saving, so I'm pretty happy with that. They weren't saving before, but now they're saving, so that's fantastic. Yeah, so I'll go look in the mod hub. I think I'm going to try to get a bigger trailer for our truck, because I want to be able to do like 70,000 liters or 60,000 at least, but 70,000 in a multi-fruit trailer would be great. And even, yeah, even bigger maybe, but at least that to start. Oh, you know what? Let's just take him back, and we'll go sell this real quick. While I have you guys here, we'll sell this. We can drive over this stuff here. We'll head down our little dirt road that we got. But we'll sell this off after we empty the fertilizer out of it, and then we'll see what we get. But we're still doing good on money even after buying that, because it wasn't that expensive of a cedar, really. I can probably just do that. Oh, not enough space to unload? Oh, I have to fold it up, of course. There we go. Okay. Because then that way that fertilizer can get picked up by the cedar when we get it back down here. I was like, why is it not unloading? But that makes sense now. They have to have it folded up. Trying to close the door. There we go. There we go. Everything's closed up. All right. All right, we might as well repair that while we're here. Repair and sell 22. Perfect. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. That got us back up there. That still should have enough money for us to buy a trailer here in a bit. So we'll get that planter going, finishing up this with sugar beets, and then I'll get this with sunflowers. So you're going to use the planter. I'll have the international when it gets back from the store, because where's it at now? Oh, it's getting there right now. But once the international gets back from the store, then what I'll have it do is work on plowing that, and then I'll start the planting behind it at some point. But that'll work out for us just fine. And now we got a nice planter. That thing works out fantastic. That's a really good deal for a planter. That thing is a huge something to have on the back for a 3-point length, though, I will say that. But then switch that over to sugar beets. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that is what we have going on. There's nothing else that I have to share at this time. I'll bring you guys back in when we sell something or do something else exciting. But I know more new equipment, but we're still going to be sitting fine with the money after today, especially after we do the BGA stuff tomorrow. So that's kind of the goal of this episode, is to make a boatload of cash. So anyhow, guys, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, folks, welcome back. So the sugarcane was pretty quick, ready to harvest, so I got it done. And the trailer I went with was not the biggest one possible, but I think my favorite one, this guy right here, the B&M, and we can link these together with more later on. I saw us in Sealy P's series in Stone Valley, and I really liked the trailer, so I saw that in the mod hub, and I decided that's the one we're gonna go with. So this is the second load of sugarcane off of this field here. Oh, our money's incorrect again. Let me just subtract us down to where we were at. We had just over 83,000, so let me deal with that real quick. You'd think I would eventually learn to remember to deal with that, but nope, I always forget. So we'll just put us at 80,000 or 83,000. That's fine. So our loan is still at the 200,000 that I took out, but let's go ahead and let's see how prices are doing. I haven't checked them in a while. I was looking at milk too to see what that was. Sugarcane, I don't know if those are going to get above. We'll wait, see what they top out at. If they don't top out above 270, we'll just take that. Canola, still working its way up. We sold the soy, and then anything else we need to sell? I don't think so. No. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're kind of waiting on. So let's go ahead and, I mean, silage will sell as well soon here. But let's go ahead, and silage is still, I'm assuming it hasn't changed at all. Yeah, 720. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and dump this into here. But I think it's a fantastic trailer for us. 70,000 liter capacity, so much faster than that guy right there. And we probably can hook up to that actually as well. And that would give us 115,000 liter capacity if we wanted to do it that way. Which, I mean, we're going to have a lot of sugar cane. We'll see here in a second. Yep, over the 200 mark, and we're still going. Lots of sugar cane, that's for sure. Okay, we're at 222,000. So even if we did sell that, at the 270. We're at $60,000 sitting right there, which I think we've been getting more than that. So I feel like we should wait for it to go above. I'm certain we've been getting more than that. But silage, we have a boatload of silage to process through. And how's that looking? Oh, I need to deal with the potato greenhouse, but yep, that's all in there. I added, there we go. So we can lease fields. Go for 17,000 lease tag 17. No, so we can lease fields, which I think is super cool. It's a global company mod that just came out, but yeah, all those are the ones that we own or the city owns or whatever the case may be. So if we wanted to lease some land and do something on it, we could do that. I just thought it'd be kind of an interesting option to have in there. So yeah, okay. Anyhow, this is our new trailer, and I'm not upset about it at all. This thing is pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm not upset about it by any shape of the imagination. So pretty happy with it. I'm not sure where we're going to park it yet. The truck is going to get parked over there. I think we'll probably try to put it in the garage. Also, I parked the gator in that the trailer over there, the trailer I used to sell the cows. But we're just going to park these two right here for now, because we're going to wait for that. We're probably going to go do some patrol work here in a bit. I think we're going to go in and take a shift maybe here at 3 or 4. We'll see when we can get to work. A nice thing about being part-time, but we'll see what kind of calls we get and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we'll get changed to going to work here soon. Otherwise, field-wise, everything's good to go. Everything's set. I did do some work over here with the road, which I'll show you guys when we go into work. So we'll take a look at some of that stuff. Yeah, when we go into work, I think that's what we'll do next. So I think that's probably our best bet here, is probably to head into work and do some patrol type of stuff. So let's go ahead and switch this to off, and we're gonna get our car cooling down probably because it looks nice and hot out here. But perfect. Nice. So you should be able to hear the engine now and sirens now as well, which those are working. Lights are working. Headlights. Perfect. Everything appears to be working. All right, we will let that sit there. We're gonna go get changed for work. All right, and we are good and ready to go. So we'll go ahead and head into here, and we will head in for, well, I don't think there's gonna be anyone at briefing. I don't think there's a shift change right now. I guess there would be one at 3. I don't know. We'll see if there's anyone at the station or not when we get there. But so first things first. Well, we're pretty much good to go. So let me go, hold on one second. Let me get the call screen good to go here, and then we'll sign into service before we start looking around at some different stuff here. All right, there we go. So we have the screen up there. We're gonna go ahead and looks like Chief's working County 2 and County 4, which is the conservation officer. I'm gonna go ahead and mark us 10-8. Perfect, since that's what we are. Yeah, fantastic. So highway, well, actually we'll look at it from over here in a second here. Rendering in the city. So here we are. So they got some construction stuff up. This is where the roundabout's going to be. They're still working on it. I did all that with the dozer. So we got that stuff there. So hopefully people don't drive through it. We can. We'll drive into here. But yeah, this is going to be where the roundabout's going to be. The trees have been cleared out and it's heading out that way. But and this side here has been closed off as well. So yeah, we're going to do that. They're going to have kind of 3 exits to the roundabout. One coming out to this intersection probably. And then one going out to that main intersection, and then this is going to be the one that's going to go out to the highway, which we'll get on here. Just dirt right now, but yeah, so that's how far they've gotten with the highway, which is pretty awesome. And then I parked the dozer up over here because it'll need to keep going here. We'll need to get those trees cleared out. But yeah, that's what the highway's got going on. And now this next part I'm going to show you, you probably already knew from the thumbnail, because I'm sure that's what the thumbnail is going to be. But here we have our new neighborhood, and this part you didn't know from the thumbnail. Welcome to the Discord neighborhood. Join the Discord. So if you join my Discord, and there's going to be, when this comes out or shortly thereafter, I'm going to put a specific channel in the Discord server that if you want one of these houses, you can request what house you want, and then I will put up a sign in front with your your name or your YouTube name or whatever the case may be, but you have to be on the Discord. You have to request it that way. It's free to join. There's no cost to join the Discord. The link is down below in the description. And while I'm mentioning that, you can join the Facebook page that I have as well for Farmer Cop. I try to post when I post videos on there, or at least once a day post kind of what's going on. But so the houses are all very similar, just different colors, different layouts here for some of them. But yep, they all have nice big driveways, grass around them. This road's a little bit thinner than normal roads would be, but we'll go this way actually. So some of them have larger yards than others. You can request a house color. If you see the different ones, there's like a beige, I'd call that like, there's like a green, a yellow, a gray, a red, like a light blue, and like a tan, or like a beige color, which is that one right there on the corner. This one that I just hit. But yeah, so that's something there for you. So yeah, the houses go down there. There's lots of them on here. I also may put more on the cliffs there. We'll see, but we'll see kind of what happens. But yeah, so this is the new neighborhood in our town. So fantastic new neighbors that we have here. Oh, as I hit the sign, so no big deal there. But yeah, so pretty nifty. And something that Jason asked me through Discord. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna go forward with that yet. We'll deal with that later. But all right, so everything's looking good. Also, I don't think I mentioned. So this was it Trainmaster 54 that commented about these fire trucks being fantastic. They have been added in now. I don't know if I can give them a shout out, but they're also the ones that Kyle showed me and gave me when we did the 1,000 subscriber special. So fantastic kits there. But oh, another thing too, behind here. We have, I had it parked. Oh no, I almost hit that truck there, close. I had the truck, I'll have to put it back here, but I had the vehicle that we got as a result of the arson case. I think that vehicle was put back here and surrendered to the state, but essentially, and this might be like, technically speaking, in real life this would be illegal, but just for the fun of it in the game, I'm gonna do it. Which you're like, whoa, where's this going? But this is gonna be our impound lot back here, and as we like have vehicles that are involved in crimes and stuff like that, I'm gonna impound them, put them back here, and then eventually we'll do an auction for different stuff back there. So yeah, and if you have any calls you want to see me respond to or anything like that, or anything you're like, well, can you role play this, feel free to comment down below. I enjoy doing it. I love the role play aspect, but it's what I do, so I enjoy doing this for a living and in here. But all right, so we are gonna we need to slow down first off. Probably set our cruise control here. First off, of course, what we do at the beginning of every shift is we're gonna go to Terry's, and I think I just want a cup of black coffee. Oh, it sounds good in real life too. I actually might go get a cup of black coffee in real life as well. But we're gonna go to Terry's here. Yep, the mom and pa store. Thank you, Terry. Terry is doing very well here. So we'll stop in and we will get ourselves, oh geez, that was a good collision there. Okay, well, that one was pretty bad. So I'm gonna go contact, looks like there is probably damage on their vehicle. So we're just gonna park here, lock the door. I'm gonna call my supervisor, so the chief, to come over and kind of document some of the stuff going on. But so if I did get an accident, I know I get in lots of collisions in my car here, but if there actually is damage, this one I'm going to role play a little bit different. This is what I would in real life have to do every time I got in a collision, if it was like just a collision, even if it wasn't my fault. This one clearly is my fault, but even if it wasn't my fault, this is the process that every collision a police officer gets into, at least with my department, has to go through. So first things first, I got on the radio. I'm going to notify my supervisor, which is City 1. So City 1 will check en route here shortly, but we're just going to hang out. We'll go talk to Terry in a bit, but I found the owner of the car, so they're going to hang out here with us as well. But yeah, so if we look over on the call screen, oh, my bad there. If we look over on the, well, I can probably just hang out in my car here and wait for Chief to get here. But yeah, so if we look over on the call screen at City 1, he is no longer 1001. He is now en route to our location. And yeah, so he'll be here in a bit. I'm going to check us as on, oops, not that one. I'm going to check us as probably on violation, just because for the time being, we're not available for calls. We're not 10-8. So County 2 and County 4 are going to handle all calls we get for a little bit here. But yeah, so we're going to wait for Chief to get here. And then there's more to it than that. So I'm going to wait for Chief to get here, and then I'll kind of role play the rest of it for you as we get there. All right, so Chief is here, so he's going to take pictures and everything. Now, one thing we are, oh, I guess I should probably update Chief status, huh? Obviously, Chief isn't actually doing this. I'm doing it for him. As you guys probably figured. Anyhow, so Chief is going to take pictures of everything, and then he's going to have, so since we're in a parking lot, and because the nearest town to us is Washington Valley, Washington Valley is actually going to come do the investigation, since there's no state units on duty right now. So we're just gonna email all the pictures over them, explain the circumstances, and everything like that. So essentially, we're going to do the documentation for them because they're so far away. They're a 30-minute drive. So where I work, there's closer agencies, and in this example here, we could, technically speaking, county would be, technically it's Copper Springs County versus Copper Springs City Police, but since the county police work for the city in this case, they're not technically a different agency. State would be a different agency, so state could do it. But we're just gonna have Washington Valley come do it, just to, and the whole idea of that is to make sure there's no corruption or anything. You know, we don't want, obviously, I don't want my buddy who's a cop with me here to investigate me for a collision that I caused, because with collisions there can be crimes involved. There isn't most of the time, but it's something that just for the posterity, not posterity, posterity of it, you'd have a different agency come investigate it. So they're going to come over and do it, and they'll probably do an internal investigation to show that I was at fault, which is just, that's just what it is. We make mistakes, we're human. So they will have to do internal investigation. I'll probably get supervisory counseling, which is not discipline, but it's just kind of a, hey, don't do that again. And then there could be progressive discipline after that, like actual discipline after that. But she's going to document everything, and then we'll head out. There's no damage to my car, just a couple of scratches on the push bar at the front, which my agency in real life does not have push bars on any of our vehicles, but regardless. And then he's going to document the damage to that with photos and everything like that. So yep, that's how it goes. I call supervisor who dispatches another agency, and then yeah, it is what it is. So it happens. But yeah, so I figured I'd roleplay that. That was Jason's idea, so that's why I almost gave it away over there, but I figured I should actually roleplay it. So Chief's gonna head out here in a second. I'm gonna grab some food, and then yeah, food, something to drink, and then we're gonna head out and we're gonna continue patrolling since our car is still good to go. Little scratch on there, no big deal. We may take it to the shop to get it fixed. I'll probably see if we can't get it in, since it's still just 3 o'clock today. So anyhow, guys, I will be back with you in a little bit. All right, we are good to go, and we actually just had a call pop up on the screen as we were wrapping that up and I was getting food. So we just got dispatched to a welfare check. The reporting party, or the RP is calling. So if I say RP, that's just another fancy, just like the slang term for a reporting party, which is whoever calls the police or fire department or emergency services. So the RP is reporting that their coworker has not showed up to work yet. They were about 2 hours late now. They've called them multiple times, left them messages. So we're going to go to their residence and see if they're okay. So that is what we're getting dispatched to, and I'll show you where that's going to be at here in a second here. It's going to be up on kind of some of these houses up here on the hill. So we're just going to head up there and see if we can't figure out what's going on. See if we can't make sure the person's okay. Or, you know, it could be any number of things. So we'll head up here and see if we can't figure out where they are at. They're going to be in that blue house up there at the top. So we'll go ahead and turn into here. No cars here, but the reporting party also said they didn't have a vehicle, so wasn't expecting one. So I'll go ahead and knock on the door. All right, no answer yet, so let's go ahead and look and see if we see anything in the windows, anything concerning. Careful not to stand, you don't want to stand like this when you're looking in a window, because then more dangerous for you. So you kind of want to peek in from each side, look around, see what you can see. I know it seems kind of weird looking into people's windows. Sometimes that is what it is. Knock on this door. Okay, no answer yet. I don't see anything through the windows. Oh, I see someone. Looks like they're going to, oh, there's someone walking, looks like, to the door. Let's come around here. All right, I was able to contact them, so they're just fine. They just slept through their alarm. So they're going to head into work now, which is fine. So that's an ideal situation where they're actually okay. And I have had that very specific situation happen a couple of times. I've been called to that. So, and one happened just the other day, as a matter of fact. But yeah. And have I ever been involved in a collision at work? No, I have not. Have I been in collisions in real life? Yes, I've been in multiple. But not at work, not in a patrol car or anything like that. So I figured I'd throw that in there. I know some coworkers that I've been in almost collisions, some of which were my bad, some of which were not. Some of them are just me sliding around in the wintertime, trying to do police work and then just not seeing ice or something. But I've been able to kind of swerve and avoid collisions and different stuff like that. And I've had people almost run into my patrol car multiple times. Happens all the time, I feel like, constantly. And I usually stop them if I can, pull them over for what they're doing. But yeah, it's a nice day out here. I put the time back up to 5 times just while we're out driving around patrolling. But yeah, and I got rid of all the yield signs that were out and about because they're just extra placeables. I'm trying to limit the placeables on here. It kind of lagged down a little bit when I did the lake out here because there's a lot of placeables out there. These houses, by the way, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say like 6 placeables. Like, it's not very many. Like, each one, they're blocks, so it's only like 6 placeables to make that whole neighborhood, which is pretty sweet if you really look at it. So, but yeah, everything looking good up here. We might as well head up and take a look at the animal dealer, make sure everything's doing good up here for them. But yeah, we're just driving around making sure everything's good when we're not responding to calls. This is what I do at work. I look around for traffic violations or any other law violations or anything like that. But yeah, I just patrol. Oh, we probably should stop by the repair shop and see if they can't fix that up. So our vehicle looks like it could use a little maintenance anyway, so maybe we'll go in. Unfortunately, for gas for our patrol car and for repairs, we have to go to kind of, it's always, you know, what the cheaper one is. So the place we go for our repairs is not that little mom and pop shop up there or Terry's. We can't get gas at Terry's. We have to get gas where the government wants us to. So the government wants us to get gas at the Shell station. We don't need gas right now, but if we do end up needing gas, that's where we have to get it. But we'll fight it otherwise. But so this is where they have a contract with, probably 'cause it's right across the street. But we're gonna drop off our car here, and we'll kind of wait around and see if they can't just spruce up the paint and do some quick maintenance on it. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. There's other officers working if needed, so if they need to respond to stuff, they can. But yeah, so I'm gonna let them get that fixed up, and then I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. So, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me repair that little bit down there, but I think I know why. These were modded by Kyle, and they're super cheap for me to buy just because there's no sense in them being expensive to buy, since they're just kind of a prop, if you will. So I think it's because they're so cheap to buy that there's not enough damage on there yet to replace. But I had them just spruce up the paint on there, so they did a checkup of it, checked all the fluids and everything for me, so we should be good to go for patrol. But I think the lake is equally as busy. It's just summertime right now here, and just the lake is just crazy busy. Tourists are coming in, all sorts of things, to go see Old Quarry Lake, but or Crystal Lake, sorry, on Old Quarry Road. I didn't want to hop out of my patrol car, but yeah, very interesting. But we will head around and go check out the lake. County road, once we get up there, once we get up onto, I guess this area here is probably 55 as well, not a 70, but well, we'll go 60 is fine. I'll take it. Head up this way. This is technically county's jurisdiction out here, but it's alright if we go check it out. Kind of want to see the lake, and I don't want to drive off the lake like I did last time, so we're going to avoid that at all costs. Oh man, as I drive into the lake. But yeah, looks good. Should get some fencing installed up there. I know a lot of you commented saying that they definitely need to, and I would agree with you. If anything, just to prevent me from driving into it. I mean, geez. Yeah, lots of stuff still going on up here, but I think this is where the conservation officer is. He out and about? No, he's at the station. I think County 2 might be out here, but anyhow, we'll head back into town, back into our more primary area of working. Drive through Applebee's here, probably not at 50 miles an hour, probably not the best idea, but yep, I guess we could probably just wait for speeders if we wanted to, or do something like that. But we'll back into here real quick. All right, a call just popped up a couple minutes ago. Someone in a lifted blue pickup truck just stole a traffic sign. Jeez Louise. They said they stole one of the flashy ones. Jeez. Well, let's go ahead and check ourselves en route to that. We'll go ahead and take a look at that call. So I guess just from right over here, so I'm surprised we didn't see them, but I guess we were blocked by kind of the bushes and stuff there. But yeah, one of them's missing. One of the flashing ones was missing that was there earlier. So, all right, well, let's see him at the Shell station. We'll just kind of have to peek around and see if we can't find them. Could have been anywhere. If it just happened, though, we have a fair chance of finding them. I'm not seeing them out here either. Yeah, I'm not seeing them. They didn't come by us, that's for sure. So they're not out at the lake. But I don't see them at Farmer Cop Supply or 911 Garage. I guess we can head up this way. See if they're at the diner or anything like that. Nope, they're not there. I don't see them up here. Chances are they're probably not the brightest people if they're stealing traffic signs for no reason. I don't see them down at the garden center. I guess we could check in the actual lot here. Yeah, I don't see them back here. All right. Not behind the police department. That's good. Most of the time people don't steal stuff and go there, so that is good. All right. I don't see anyone at these houses. Nothing here. We'll go check that neighborhood down there in a second. Those look kind of nice from up here. That's cool. Don't see them at 7-Eleven. I guess we just have this section here and then we can turn around, but oh, wait a second. There they are. They're in the drive-thru, it looks like. Let's drive around, see if we can't get a better view of them. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, well, let's get them to pull over. We're gonna take up their drive-thru for a second. So all right, let's go ahead and check ourselves out with them here. There we go, perfect. And let's see, let's get ourselves, call ourselves some backup. So perfect. County 2's en route. Awesome. County 3 or County 4 should, yep, okay, County 4 is en route as well. There's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to him. I'm probably gonna have him park his truck here in a second just to get it kind of out of their drive-through here for KFC so they can keep doing their business kind of stuff. But yeah, so at least we found him. We'll interview. I mean, obviously this could be not him, but it's pretty, I mean, we have a right to detain him. We have reasonable suspicion at this point, so we'll see. All right, my backup is here, and it looks like County 2 decided that he needed to come, which I agree. I think we're good here. Also, too, I can't remember, was it, gosh, who was it that commented that we pulled, State Patrol pulled someone over in a couple episodes ago for having no mud flaps, and none of the patrol cars have mud flaps on. Oh my goodness, hilarious, hilarious. Yeah, not maybe the best idea to be stopping people from mud flaps if you don't have them, so yeah, but anywho, that was funny. Oh man, so we'll talk to him up here about stealing that, if he did steal it, which I'm sure he probably did, because it'll say property of the company that works down there. So as long as he doesn't work for them, then he probably has no right to touch it. But it'll be RCW 9A56050 if I'm correct. It's gonna be theft in the 3rd degree, so that's when you steal things similar, if you remember malicious mischief when we talked about that. So that's when you steal something and it's more than $1 or more than $0 and less than $750. Then theft in the 2nd degree is more than 750 but less, or 750 to 5,000, and then theft in the 1st degree is above $5,000. So same thing with like malicious mischief, but malicious mischief is for damage or graffiti or property damage, you know. But theft is just value of the property stolen. So we're looking at theft 3 here. That's not going to be worth that much. So yeah, I'm going to go talk to him and interview him. All right, so he did say that he took it. He said that he thought it would be a funny prank. So that wasn't very funny, and we're just going to cite him here and release him, so we're not going to arrest him and take him to jail, which is an option we can do for misdemeanor. So we're just going to cite and release him here. I'm going to give this to the county unit to put away. Perfect. He'll take that one back. But yeah, so I'm going to get him a criminal citation made up here on my computer. All right, here we go. We got it good to go. Let's go ahead and get this up to him. So basically it's like a paper ticket really, but there we go, give that to him. Okay, but except it essentially says that you have to show up to court for something. So anyhow, it's one of those things that requires you to have a mandatory appearance. But yep, so we'll get that put away and he is going to be good to go here. So yeah, that is what we investigated, is theft 3rd. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, and our shift is over. I did paperwork. We didn't get any other calls or anything like that, so I'm going to jot down another successful 6 hours at work. So that puts us up at 12, 18, or no, 20, no, that's 18, 22 hours total we've worked. So not even a full 40-hour work week yet. But yeah, and I'm looking at time. So as far as recording time goes, I think I'm a little bit further than I thought. I think I have more stuff recorded than I thought I would get. Let's take a look. 1301, we're going to sell the canola at that price. And then sugarcane. 270 still top, but they got more of those going up, so we'll have to wait on that. And then as far as silage goes, yeah, so it's still working its way through. I don't know why that's in the red. It still has a while to go, but that is still has a bit to go. But anyway, so we'll work on that next episode. So that is everything for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like button down below. No, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Yeah, leave me a comment down below if there's anything you want to see in future videos or anything like that. But I hope you enjoyed. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you for coming and watching.